Hello everyone, it's Diego Doom here, and today I'm bringing you another review. Today I'll be reviewing SH Monster Arts M.O.G.E.R.A. M.O.G.E.R.A originally appeared in the 1994 film Godzilla vs. Space Godzilla. M.O.G.E.R.A stands for Mobile Operation Godzilla Expert Robot Aerotype. Now M.O.G.E.R.A is another team-piloted robot just like Mechagodzilla. M.O.G.E.R.A's team objective was to destroy Godzilla, but once the threat of Space Godzilla approached, M.O.G.E.R.A's team teamed up with Godzilla to defeat Space Godzilla. So everyone should definitely check out Godzilla vs. Space Godzilla. It's a very nice, very neat, and very cool film. One thing to also note, this is not M.O.G.E.R.A's original form. M.O.G.E.R.A originally appeared in the film The Mysterians, where he looks significantly different from this. I've not seen that film, so definitely in the comments below, fill us in on that movie if you've seen it. But nonetheless, SH Monster Arts has created another fantastic figure here. M.O.G.E.R.A has a fantastic sculpt, fantastic paint applications, some pretty good articulation, and some very nice, very neat, very cool, and definitely impressive accessories. So first, let's check out M.O.G.E.R.A's accessories. Okay, let's check out M.O.G.E.R.A's mini accessories. Now M.O.G.E.R.A comes with quite a few very nice, very neat, and very cool accessories here. First, M.O.G.E.R.A has 4 parts for his flight mode, 1 plasma maser cannon, 1 plasma maser cannon effect part, 2 spiral missile effect parts, and their corresponding bases, which are pretty much intersections, and one is an intersection with buildings. And then last but not least, M.O.G.E.R.A comes with an additional pair of hands. So first, let's check out M.O.G.E.R.A's extra hands. So what makes these hands unique and very cool here are the simple fact that they're articulated. Now the initial pair of hands that comes attached to M.O.G.E.R.A are not articulated. So with these hands here, they actually open up to reveal the spiral missile. Very neat, very cool. Some nice detailing here on the missile here, pretty cool. Nice detailing here on the hand here too for the robotic pieces, excuse me. Then also, the missile removes, and this peg piece here is also removable. And this is for plugging the spiral missile into the effect parts here. And then this peg is crucial in plugging this into M.O.G.E.R.A's hand. So one thing you can already tell by looking at this is begging to be lost here. So do try hard to keep up with your pegs here, because if you lose them, you know, your M.O.G.E.R.A is not going to be complete, because the missiles will not be able to peg into the hands after that, because the missile by itself is just too small and it won't even fit there. So do keep up with your pegs. So M.O.G.E.R.A's next accessory here is his plasma maser cannon. So here with the maser cannon here, very nice, very neat, and very cool. Nice detailing here on the connecting pieces for the cannon here. Very cool. And one thing to note is, you know, the maser cannon is a signature of, it seems, of all the Toho films. It seems like, you know, that's just that signature weapon that's always in there, kind of like with Star Wars and the lightsabers, maser cannons for Toho films. So very nice, very neat, very cool. Some cool detailing going on here. And a very nice paint job. So pretty neat, pretty cool. Now how this accessory attaches, and I'll also demonstrate the hands, you're going to have to pop out M.O.G.E.R.A's chest. First, let's go ahead and attach M.O.G.E.R.A's hands here. And, you know, they slide on extremely simply. Just slide them in on that peg. And peg it in right there. So that's about it for the hands. So, to attach M.O.G.E.R.A's chest piece here for the maser cannon, all you have to do is remove this piece here. And how you do that, you lift up M.O.G.E.R.A's back here, and it reveals a peg that you would push in. See that peg right there? And you can push this peg, you know, easy or hard. If you push it hard, it's going to shoot out. And if you push it easy, you know, there's less stress on the figure. So I'm just going to push mine out somewhere in between. It comes right out. Then you grab the maser cannon here. And you'll notice there is a inset piece here in the cannon. Kind of like a tooth, where the tooth goes inside M.O.G.E.R.A's stomach here. So there's a tooth right here, and it lines up just like so, top to top. Just plug that in. And then go ahead and close M.O.G.E.R.A's back. And one thing you'll know this is in nice and firm and snug once you see this peg back here come all the way out. So make sure that's all the way out so you know it's nice and firm in there. Just close M.O.G.E.R.A's back. And there you have M.O.G.E.R.A with his maser cannon. So it's pretty neat and pretty cool. Definitely a signature tool of M.O.G.E.R.A's. So very nice, very neat, and very cool. Pretty cool part effect right there. So next, let's go ahead and actually check out the part effects first. So let's go ahead and check out the maser cannon part effect. So the maser cannon part effect here is very nice, very neat, and very cool. It has a nice rainbow effect, just like Mechagodzilla's, I think it's Buster Breath or something like that, I think people called it. I'm not sure. Correct me if I'm wrong, of course. Very nice effect going on here. The coloring is fantastic, almost translucent here. Very nice detailing, and this is actually, sculpted very nicely, so it's not just, one flat, smooth piece. There's actually detailing and grooves here. Pretty cool. And a nice beginning burst here at the center. So very nice, very neat, and very cool. And how this attaches to M.O.G.E.R.A and the whole getup here. What you'll be doing, you'll grab the Cityscape Base. It's just the plain intersection here. Now for the base, very nice, very neat, very cool. Just a simple intersection here. Some nice detailing here on the gravel. It's actually textured here, and the same here for the dirt. So very neat, very cool. Next, you grab your Tamashii neck stand, and this figure comes with 3 of them. One for the maser cannon effect part, and then 2 for the spiral missiles. So all you have to do here, like with Godzilla and Mechagodzilla, just plug it into the base, either side, bend it back into place. Find the hole here on the bottom of the maser effect part here, and let's see, locating that hole right there because these do get a little bit lost. So you have the hole here, peg that in, and then this piece pretty much just kind of covers over top of the maser cannon. So it's pretty neat, pretty cool. So that's how it kind of covers up right there. So very nice, very neat, and very cool. So that's pretty cool right there. Very nice. A great part effect. So next, let's check out the spiral missile effect parts. So with the spiral missile effect parts, first we're going to go ahead and check out the base for it. So the base for the spiral missile effect parts, this is actually a cityscape here. Pretty cool, some nice buildings. One thing that'd be pretty cool if, say if Monster Arts came out with some type of diorama or a stage to kind of, set up a background for the famous monster battles, that'd be pretty neat and pretty cool. So definitely awesome here with the cityscape here. So pretty cool, simple and nice. All you have to do for attaching all the pegs for the base, that's pretty self-explanatory, but, just plug it in here. Plug one, and then you're going to plug the second one in. So we're going to get that in there. Pretty cool. So for the spiral missile effect parts, they're definitely cool here. So there's 4 pieces in total. So what you have here is the this piece connects into M.O.G.E.R.A's hand here, and this is the launching smoke for the spiral missile. So this smoke is very nice, very neat, very cool. Some very nice detailing here. It looks very natural, very cool. And it's an extremely long piece here. And then what you do is you add on the connecting tip for the explosive end of it. So one thing you'll notice to attach these, and this is the explosive tip end of it all. Let's see if we can get some focus going. Very cool, the explosive tip here. And this is where the spiral missile actually attaches. So very nice, very neat, very cool, natural looking molded smoke effect here. So very cool. So what you have to do, just peg these 2 pieces together. Now this does have like an inset or a tooth, so it does peg in specifically. So there's like a grooved top and there's an empty space in the bottom. So all you have to do, just peg these in right here. Let's see if we can get that in there. Okay. Just peg that in right there. And you'll notice this is a massive part effect here. So that seems to go on forever. Very neat and very cool. So what we're going to do is go ahead and add on the spiral missile here. So, excuse me, bump the camera right there. Open up M.O.G.E.R.A's hand, remove the spiral missiles here. And what we're going to do is you're going to remove these pegs like I said before. Just remove these. Do be careful because you definitely don't want to lose these. And how these peg on, just reach the end of your part effect here and just plug that in just like so. So very nice, very neat, and very cool. A nice blast off here and a super long part effect there. So I'm going to go ahead and put together the other one. Okay, we have that one in place. And then gonna get that other one in order. So now we have our two missile effects together. Let's go ahead and put it all together here in the center. So I'm going to move these flight mode effect parts out of the way temporarily. And we'll get back on that in just a second. So let's grab your Cityscape here. Bend these appropriately. Okay. And the way these attach, from what you'll see, is there is actually a hole here on the we'll say the explosive tip. Excuse me. The explosive tip here. Let's see. There's a hole there somewhere. We'll see if we can find it. Right here. So they just peg in like so. So you grab one. And these do seem to make the stand and the base a little top heavy. So once, you know, everything's pegged into M.O.G.E.R.A's hands, everything starts to balance out. Okay. So go ahead and do that one. So we have these two here. Pretty cool. We'll have to do it like that. So, yeah, these are definitely a little top heavy. So what we do is we go ahead and grab M.O.G.E.R.A here. Get his hands in place and in order. And I'm going to kind of do this off camera. Okay. So now you have M.O.G.E.R.A with his part effect here. You can get the gist of it here. Let's see. Very nice, very neat, and very cool. So this is definitely nice and definitely neat part effect here. Now I do have the base kind of crooked and everything like that, but you know, you get the gist on how to properly apply this stuff. So pretty cool. Okay, last but not least, let's check out M.O.G.E.R.A's flight mode. So M.O.G.E.R.A comes with 4 pieces here. It comes with 2 wings, 1 tail piece, and then an additional neck to make his head straight up for flight mode. So let's check out the neck piece here. Very nice, very neat, very cool. Some very cool detailing going on here. The nice neck piece here in M.O.G.E.R.A. You have the ball joint peg here for attaching M.O.G.E.R.A's head, and it just plugs into M.O.G.E.R.A's neck. And one thing you'll notice, this is significantly easier than, you know, removing Mechagodzilla's head for his flight mode, because I definitely had a hard time just pulling those pieces out, I guess because the joints and the slots are so tight. So this is a lot easier, and I guess you might say a little bit more ergonomical, if that makes any sense. Next, you have M.O.G.E.R.A's wings here, and these attach at his hips here. So these are the wings. Nice detailing here, nice paint application, pretty simple. Definitely an interesting plug-in point here, so pretty cool. And then lastly is M.O.G.E.R.A's tailpiece. Now, one thing I noticed in the instructions, it suggests that this is meant only for flight mode. You know, I kind of doubted that because I was like, well, why not have this buzzsaw effect all the way through? And what I come to find out is, was the fact that if you attach this piece to M.O.G.E.R.A's tail, it tends to rub the back buzzsaw on M.O.G.E.R.A. So you definitely don't want, you know, paint chipping away or flat spots on these pieces. So this is just meant for flight mode. So just do be careful. And if you decide to keep this piece on M.O.G.E.R.A, just kind of contain the, you know, maintain the continuity. Be careful of paint rubbing or any kind of scraping there. But still, cool piece. Nice buzzsaw part effect, so very neat, very cool. So let's go ahead and put M.O.G.E.R.A in his flight mode. So first things first, we're going to go ahead and start with the head here. So you have M.O.G.E.R.A here. Let's get some light on this guy. All you have to do first is remove the neck assembly here, and it just comes right off like so. Remove M.O.G.E.R.A's head from that initial neck assembly. It's on a ball joint, so it's pretty easy. Grab the new neck assembly here, plug that in, then grab M.O.G.E.R.A's head here and plug it onto that ball joint, just like so. So it's already coming together. Next, you know, just kind of fold M.O.G.E.R.A's arms back. Next, we're going to attach the wings. And to attach the wings, what you're going to do, you're going to remove this piece, not this whole assembly. Be careful, because I thought I'd broken mine, but I didn't. But you're only removing this piece, so do be careful. Do not pull from here. All you have to do to swap out and put the wing piece in, just push in at the top here, and then grab the bottom, flip it out. Grab a wing, it doesn't matter which one, and peg it in. Same for on this side. Remember, you're only pushing out this piece, not this assembly. So just push that in right there. It'll come up. Get that out of there. Then, just peg that in right there. Pretty neat, pretty cool. So we're almost done. Then lastly here in the back, what you're going to do is you're going to take this vent piece out, and all you have to do is just kind of catch this open lip here. Pretty cool. And then grab the buzzsaw piece here, and that just pegs in like so. You just follow the shape. Peg that in. And that's it. So now you have M.O.G.E.R.A in its flight mode. So very nice, very neat, very cool. A very simple and very friendly transformation as compared to Mechagodzilla. You know, you got to pull pretty hard to remove Mechagodzilla's tail and pull really hard to separate his head from the ball joint and then that actual neck piece from the rest of the body. So a lot easier to deal with than Mechagodzilla's transformation. So pretty cool here. Now I like how they did kind of adjust the blade over a little bit so that it doesn't rub too much, but I wouldn't keep this blade piece here on if you're just going to have M.O.G.E.R.A, you know, in his standing mode, because you don't want this rubbing up against each other and maybe putting some funny spots here on your parts. So be careful with that. But nonetheless, very nice, very neat, very cool, and very accurate. So this is pretty cool here. So with the accessories out of the way, let's go ahead and get into the figure review itself. With the accessories out of the way, let's check out the M.O.G.E.R.A figure itself. Now, SH Monster Arts here has created another fantastic figure. Once again, M.O.G.E.R.A has a fantastic sculpt, great paint applications, and some pretty good articulation here. So first, let's start with M.O.G.E.R.A's head here. Now, as we saw previously, M.O.G.E.R.A's head is on a ball joint. Let's get some focus. M.O.G.E.R.A's head is on a ball joint, so he can look up a little bit, look to the left some, look to the right some. It's hindered by these jets here, so, you know, still cool, okay? Now, there is no movement here in this neck piece. This just pegs in. In the arms here, one thing is definitely cool. Nice clicky joints, and that can do a full 360, as you can see. As far as the shoulder articulation, the arm can come out about this far, so you can do a full 90 degrees there. I noticed the elbows don't rotate, but they do bend about this much, so pretty cool right there. And one thing that's definitely nice, kind of like the Kamen Riders here, this shoulder piece is articulated so it can move and match any kind of you know, pose you put with M.O.G.E.R.A, so you know it's always seamless and, you know, somewhat flush. So that's pretty neat and pretty cool. In M.O.G.E.R.'s waist here, it does not turn ever so slightly. It doesn't turn at all. It's possible it could turn, but I don't want to break my figure if it does. So if anyone notices that, let us know in the comments below. Here in the back, we'll just jump over to Mogra's back here. His tail is articulated here, so pretty neat, pretty cool. And then this piece here is articulated for flight mode. One thing to also note, this piece can come off if you fiddle with it too much. So, it comes off like so. This fell off for me by accident. So, if this falls off, don't worry. It just slides into the teeth there. So just do that. It's something to note, because I just noticed that when I was messing around with this figure earlier. So, pretty cool. And then in Mogra's legs here, his legs can move, which is somewhat surprising, because you'd figure this is extremely limited by his waist here. But the legs, they can come out about this far, so they can move in and out. Pretty cool. Now the knees, they can even actually bend too. They are hindered though by Mogra's skirt, so the knees bend there. You can see that in there. The knees can actually bend. Pretty cool. And then let's get that straight. And then the feet here, I believe they're on something similar to a ball joint, maybe not quite. So the foot here, forward back motion, and also you can turn that side to side. You can't turn it too much because I guess these vents here kind of block that, but you can turn his feet side to side. So that's it. So, that covers Mogra's articulation. But as far as Mogra's sculpt and paint applications, very nice, very neat, very cool, very accurate, and very detailed here. You have the, the panel lines here, very robotic. This nice silver and blue, almost metallic paint. It definitely pops. It's not flat or dull. So, definitely neat, definitely cool. I like the nice honeycomb effect going on inside of Mogra's eyes. So this is pretty cool. So we get that. Yeah, you see that here on this left eye. Pretty cool. Definitely accurate. Definitely neat. The blades here are not sharp or anything like that, but still cool. Not too sharp. Pretty cool. And then also one thing I almost forgot to mention. Mogra's feet are die cast. You can hear them ting together when they click. So that's pretty cool here. And this figure definitely has some weight to it. Definitely a heavy figure. So definitely neat and definitely cool. But I really like the detailings here, definitely to, represent Mo.G.E.R.A well. You have all the vents here. You even also have on his feet for his thrusters, the jewels. It seems like the jewels that they use with the Mega Man X figure. So, pretty cool. Those little details go a long way. It'd been pretty cool, though, if, say the, Mo.G.E.R.A's feet actually had treads that actually moved or something like that. That'd be pretty cool. Or if you could actually separate Mo.G.E.R.A, because, Mo.G.E.R.A is a combination of two different vehicles. So, definitely neat, definitely cool here. I'm definitely impressed and definitely pleased with this figure as a whole. Pretty cool. You have the booster here and the tail and everything. So this is definitely a very nice, very neat, and very cool figure. So, with the figure review out of the way, let's go ahead and conclude the review. To conclude the review, SH Monster Arts Mo.G.E.R.A is another fantastic entry into the SH Monster Arts line. Mo.G.E.R.A has a fantastic sculpt, fantastic paint applications, some pretty good articulation, and some very nice, very neat, very cool, and very impressive accessories. I put a huge emphasis on Mo.G.E.R.A's accessories. They are fantastic. And I have a good feeling that with the future releases in the Monster Arts lines, you'll see the accessories get bigger and better each time. So definitely cool. So definitely pick this figure up. And also check out Godzilla vs. Space Godzilla. And also to see the origins of Mo.G.E.R.A, check out the Mysterians. This has been another review by Diego Doom. Thank you very much for watching, and please stay tuned for more figure reviews. Like, comment, and subscribe.